today, but I ended up supposed to be posted today, but I pushed it back for tomorrow, y'all. It's about, y'all gonna get it. Because I ain't know I was gonna go live. Because sometimes I pre-record stuff and then I go live the same day. So, that if you want to know this how, I'm gonna teach y'all one game, man. Sometimes if you got you a little extra time, go live. Especially if you, because some days you ain't gonna feel like doing content. Or you ain't gonna feel like getting up, man. You know what I'm saying? So days you can do it. And shit, just listen to yourself. I don't know who need to hear that. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so friend, let me tell you something, boo. A lot of y'all, the Moody Girl came on. I was asking Spirit, what is the energy for my divine feminines today? And happy birthday to my Taurus. I love you, friend. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful birthday, beautiful, okay? So let's get into it. So I was basically with Moody Girl. She basically, what I got off there is, you could be trying to get to know yourself. A lot of times we don't be knowing ourselves, friend. You know what I'm saying? We are human beings that we can be needy. You know what I'm saying? Even though we try to act like we try to make ourselves just as simple as it is. And it's okay to need needs. But friend, it's only a problem when you going outside of yourself. It's so crazy because I just made a video. Like I was giving like a little prep talk and I was gonna put it on my podcast channel. And it was basically I was telling like, it was basically about like, especially if you a smoker or you a type of person, you got your own type of bad habits or whatever. I'm not really a smoker for real, but I started smoking. When I say smoker for real, I mean I don't have to have it every day. I'm not a real high tolerance baby. 1 or 2 puffs, I'm good enough. You get what I'm saying? And it sometimes, I use it for my own reasons, you know what I'm saying? Because me, at first, I used to never drink. I used to never smoke. None of that, you know what I'm saying? But I used to drink. You know what I'm saying? I like me a good cocktail. I'm not a real alcoholic. I don't like liquor by itself. It made me feel sick, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, and if you do, ain't nothing wrong with it, right? Where I knew it's just like, it's only like little small stuff I need. And sometimes when I'm going through stuff, I lean on stuff a little more. And sometimes we can lean on SEX. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we can lean on things like coping mechanisms, right? You need needs, friend. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's a cry out for help. You know what I'm saying? Like now when I see people, it's so crazy. God will put you through stuff so you be able to recognize the patterns in other people, right? Now when I see people overly drinking, overly doing, especially over drinking, going out all the time, it's a cry for help. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, I'd probably be like, what's wrong? You good? You know what I'm saying? But everybody not ready for this type of conversation. A lot of folks, they gotta be ready and open for that. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, when I used to be like, they used to give me a lot of hardships. Not trying to make this about me, but it can help somebody, right? It's give me a lot of hardships because the people be rejecting it. But really, what I need to do is go within myself. You know what I'm saying? And I realized, I learned that, a lot of times when I'm leaning on stuff, it's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's something wrong, baby. And maybe some of y'all, you could be dealing with it. Oh, it made me want to cry. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Ended up feeling heavy, right? So I was feeling irritable today, and I was just like, what is wrong? Because normally I probably hit a blunt or something. Like, I've been not leaning on it. And normally I don't lean on it all the time anyway. It's just like basically when I'm going through hard times. You know what I'm saying? Or most of the time I like to do it when I'm having fun. Like I'm out of town, bitch. I'm out of town. Don't have me some fun. But pound town, I just live. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? I'm Herman friend. Look, I don't care if you don't do nothing. Look, I'm going to live my life. You know what I'm saying? But I learned, the patterns of myself. I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? I didn't always know that, friend. You know what I'm saying? So I had to start putting stuff up. I had to start disciplining myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though my body it's craving a coping mechanism. It's craving a crutch. You're not giving it to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving it to it. So, even sometimes we can crave people because it's a coping mechanism. You want to help other people. Sometimes I lean on work too much. I lean on social media a little too much. And friend, that's not me. I'm not even a social media person for real. You know what I'm saying? I get on there and share stuff. Mostly it's because I'm running from something. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes because I'm a workaholic too. I got that problem. But it can be a codependent. It can be a addiction. You know what I'm saying? So also pay attention to when, because we can be battling with depression. We battling with depression, right? So I learned that I was trying to see what can I do to actually calm my spirit down. Why am I irritable? You know what I'm saying? Why am I irritable? So I invited my love language in. So I started listening to the trigger warning about not help me on that my shit. Okay, look, help me. What he say? I'm trying to get. He say I'm trying to get my life together. Leave these hoes alone, friend. I ain't even put it on it. Look, it's on there. Look, I told you I be channeling this shit, man. You see it? Help me. Okay, so you see when I put the camera up, you can see that light flashing, and in real life, you can't even see that. Baby, sometimes this, I'm telling you, sometimes, look, that's all people be. Now you can't, now it ain't showing it. Damn, I'm trying to do it. That's what people be. People be mirrors to you, friend. When you running from yourself, people, you'll meet a people, and they'll do, baby, you'll meet a person, they'll give you that mirror. Okay, so we finna see where it's going, but basically, I listened to Jen Aiko's trigger mantra, right? Basically, she's telling you calm down. You are protected. Calm down. What's she saying? I think you are protected. She makes saying you are protected. And let me see. Basically, even when Megan was singing this song, Moody Girl, she basically saying it's a lot wrong with you and stuff like this. Your emotions, friend. Your emotions is all over the place because you violent, friend. And when you tell yourself, put that down. This basically, I'm gonna put it at the end. No, I can't. It's alive. You basically telling, I'm finna let you read the video. Okay, it said calm down eventually. Calm down eventually. Protect your energy. I am protected. That's basically, she always saying slow down your energy. Okay, what else? Basically, that's all she's saying the whole thing. I have protection. I am protected. Calm down. Protect your energy. Calm down eventually. Slow down your energy. You see what I'm saying? This basically she's saying the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes I can hear it in my head. I can remember what she was saying, and I can hear it and tell myself that. And sometimes eventually, but I'm a physical touch type person. My love language is physical touch. I love affectionate. I am an affectionate person. I love physical touch, and that's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me look like a creep and rubbing myself like that, I do myself like this. You know what I'm saying? So I was walking and I was telling myself, come, I would listen to that mantra and I was showing myself, and I was basically being that comfort zone for myself. Because basically when you going through something, what you crave. If you crave a parent, if you can create your own parent, right? And you can tell them what to say, what would you tell them to say? So basically I'm gonna need you to be there for yourself, okay? So that might help somebody, okay? So I'm gonna tell you what I see. It's in different parts. Because I did it on Snapchat. Because Snapchat was the quickest camera I was on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. Hold up. Is this the one? 10 minutes, 15 minutes to stop and give yourself that whatever you need, that affection you need, that prep talk you need. Because, you know, okay, and normally we're probably like, we ain't got time for this today. Don't do that. You turning like the parent that you don't want to be like. Or maybe it's the parent that you saw in your life. Sometimes we become that parent. And I used to do that all the time. Like, man, look, I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to do that. Ooh, friend. And then now you aggressive. And now you forming bitterness in you. You know what I'm saying? Now you putting the wrong energy in your work and all of that, friend. And now you starting your day the wrong way. And now you overly using products that's supposed to help you. You know, it's supposed to be a tool for you to have fun. Like, ain't no wrong if you a smoker, right? If you a weed smoker, right? Weed be fun sometimes. Especially, bitch, I like to dance, bitch. It give me that's not for everybody if you don't want to do this. For my realistic people. You know, like, one of my people that it had you in your own world. I grew around. I can't go to Miami all the time. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not trying to teach you to do drugs. I can't go to Vegas or wherever all the time. So sometimes I smoke it or whatever. I'll be like, oh, bitch, I feel good, ho. Like, this is my vacay from myself right now. From work. Fuck everything right now, bitch. I'm feeling good. to the point you using it to stress, and now you can't enjoy the high like you know it to. Now, I'm not telling you to do drugs, no. But I'm just talking to my people. I'm being realistic to my people. You know what I'm saying? Because the people I know in real life, baby, shit, the struggle be real. You get what I'm saying? So I'm basically being realistic. I'm being logical, right? So let me tell you like this, and then watch how you barely lean on shit now. You get what I'm saying, friend? Give yourself that little prep talk. Give yourself that little rub down and tell yourself it's gonna be okay, man. Like, you gotta give
That's your
yourself
love
that.
language.
And then you like, you know what? Now we gonna get to that money. Now we gonna get to that. Yes, it's okay. You gotta tell yourself your feelings valid. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if you're a woman or a motherfucking man. Men, you deserve your emotions valid too. You ain't no damn robot. You human. We human, friend. We don't always got it together, friend. We don't always know the answer, but get what? We gonna be okay. That's how you gotta tell yourself. We gonna be okay, even if you know how or not. And when you determine it or whatever, cause it does sometimes it's out of your control, friend. You don't know what's really going on. But what you can do is be the person that helping person on the side. You know, like as in if you could be there for your lover and do that, and you could be there for people, even if you don't do that for your lover, start doing it for yourself, and you will learn how to be a better partner for your lover too. Now ain't got nothing to do with love, because we you gotta give yourself what you give other people, man. And sometimes you ever seen how people be so mean to other people is because they be mean to themselves. Start showing up for yourself. Watch it. The way you love on yourself, it also project on the outside world how you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? Mean spirited people is mean because they mean to themselves. You know? Take it.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. It automatically start. Also, when you a people, it also make you a people pleaser. You can also even if you're a good person, it can have you overpouring. It's really because you want it, friend. I used to I'm gonna tell you something. Even if that's not your love language, still doing this to yourself. You're gonna be okay. They help you out, man. That's intimacy. Everybody deserves intimacy. Women, men, dog, cat, whatever. Intimacy. Why you think dogs like their stomach rubbed? Cats like to be rubbed. You get what I'm saying? Everything, man. We all, baby, we deserve that, friend. And if you're not giving yourself that, and you just telling yourself it's all this logical bull crap, baby, it gonna show. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings is valid, baby. I don't care how old you are. It's okay to not be okay. And let me give you another thing, because all this part of the reading, friend, because this might help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And if this ain't for you, that's okay, friend. This reading ain't for you, then.
You don't do drugs, but you
and it's not about drugs. That's just what I show, because I know I'm this is for my young folks. Because a lot of my young folks, we leaning on stuff. We leaning on too much stuff, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? You ain't nothing but a repeated cycle. Ain't nothing but a repeated cycle. But the difference is, friend, you ain't got to be hooked like the people that's in your family. You're going to always be somebody in your family. They probably another guilty person in your family. They own drugs. They own something. Or they got coping mechanism. And you just like, dang, I wonder how they got there. A lot of times they didn't have the resources that we have now. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them be a little bitter at you and mad at you, which they feel like they're too old for them to change. You're not. I don't care if you're 100 years old. If you want to change, friend, you can change. Your feelings is valid. Do you get what I'm saying? Your feelings is valid. And I always remember that. Because if you don't tell yourself your feelings valid, you're gonna keep on meeting people that show you how you treat yourself. People are mirrors. Hear me out, okay? Look. I got a free one.
Because I remember how I knew that.
And then I'm pull some cards.
Feels.
Damn.
I was done when I also thought about it.
You learn through other people too.
How I knew that feels a lot of stuff, you know, based on, because sometimes too, say if a lover or a friend or somebody gave you something that made you feel comfortable, you get what I'm saying? It spoke to you, and it really made you feel comfort, and it made you, it kind of warmed your spirit. It made you feel like home. And then I'm gonna tell you something. See what that person gave you, so you be able to give it to yourself. Because if you do not, you're going to always be bitter towards that person and resentful for them. And you got to realize that you got to let people go. You know what I'm saying? You cannot control past. You cannot hold on to things forever. Because it's limiting your growth, right? So I know the person, I remember, I ain't trying to get into details, you know what I'm saying? But I had a person one time, pick me up. and kind of hold me like a baby. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like my big grown ass, you know what I'm saying? Kind of hold me like a baby, hold me in their lap, like, friend, do you know what that shit did? I'm just like, what the fuck? This right here unlocked something else, friend. And a lot of times you know what you like through to other people. You don't know it. You learn yourself due to your relationships, due to your connections. You get what I'm saying? Being a listening ear. I liked it, you know what I'm saying? So I have to do that for myself instead of me shutting myself down. And instead, I can't pick myself up and do that, you know, when I'm irritated. You know, instead of them shooting back at me while I was shooting off on them, they just held me. You know, I'm just like, the fuck? So I have to do that to myself. So when I'm lashing out at me, I know what I need. And then one of my family, my auntie told me, she said, when I lashing out, just give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Because they just tell me it's gonna be okay. So it's like I'm learning. You learn through shit. Talk to you later, friend.
Okay, got one more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to keep adding it.
Ain't that long.
A lot of time when you lashing out and you irritable, have you ever noticed? That's why, be careful, because this how people are able to manipulate you too, friend. But I'm not trying to bring that in here right now, right? Sometimes you got to be there for yourself, right? Okay, when you are lashing out and you sharp, you need softness. You know how they say iron sharpen iron. You don't need another sharp. You don't need that tough love. When you about ready to lash out and you triggered, especially my crash outs, you know what I'm talking about. You know you finna crash out. You know you on bullshit. You gotta come in with love. The tough love shit ain't gonna work this time, friend. It ain't gonna work. Come in with love. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be soft. Cause I'ma tell you something. I learned that through other people.
You learn soft girl arrow, friend.
Due to your connections.
Your body craving.
I told you, your relationship just like a shopping cart, friend. I know what I like. And it had you, when you like something somebody do, you'll be latched on to them, even if they not your person. Even if you know you don't like nothing else, but you holding on to that one little thing you liked about them. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to help you, lose attachments too, friend. You know what I'm saying? Lose attachments and give it to yourself. So you be, just so you won't be lingering and holding on to stuff. And now you holding on to all that dead weight, Look, friend, you're able to give everything to yourself. And when you give it to yourself, you manifest it also. You know what I'm saying? Now if you're not getting in the connection, you know what you want. You're able to say what you want. It's just like even in the bed. That's another story. If it's in a bedroom, friend, you can give it to yourself. Don't be scared. Stop being scared. Touch yourself. Talk to you later.
Remember I was telling y'all about healing. Okay. Remember I was telling y'all about healing. Healing's SEX. Okay. Why I don't want to pull none of these cards? It's about it seems like a you reading. Okay. I'll answer this. Okay. What is going on with my Cap? Somebody could be a Capricorn. I wasn't even trying to say that. Don't have to be. What is going on? It's something. Your body might be, your heart craving something, and maybe a toxic person gave it to you. Okay. What is going on with my divine feminist? Ooh, get back. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you craving something. You gotta ask yourself. We met somewhere in a dream, toss and turn and can't get no sleep. Slow down and feel the rush. Turn love into lust. Baby, one night ain't enough. Gotta get back to your body. Your body, baby. When I close my eyes, I feel you wrapped around me. It's something about some of y'all craving intimacy. And that stuff ain't your friend. That ain't gotta be for you, friend. Give yourself intimacy. You deserve it, friend. Give it to yourself. Intimacy, you can search up ways to be intimate. You want to know how ways. I remember I had a coworker at the moment. She was lurking on. She was trying to find out how more ways to become more feminine, right? And you become more feminine by healing. We are emotional beings. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, the R.C. Blakes. Woo, baby, it gonna trigger man. That stuff had me crying so bad, friend. I had put my phone down. I had binge watched them. I was crying so bad. Just some days this part of me showing up for me. Just allowing myself to feel. Because when you got PTSD, friend, when you done went through some stuff, baby, we go through stuff as humans. You know what I'm saying? And when you allow yourself, some days you gotta clear out the day for yourself. Clear out a couple hours for yourself. That glow, that ain't coming from just because I ain't went through none. That glow come because I faced that stuff, man. And I wasn't willing to face it. I had to face it. You know what I'm saying? Because I go through monkey wrenches, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, yo, my body be like, I can't hold it no more. We need to release these emotions. You know what I'm saying? I done got tickets, friend, because I used to be afraid to cry because I thought crying was weakness. Baby, my God was with me, man. The police had to tell, he said, you know, I believe in second chances. He said, but the next time you come through this speed, I will give you a ticket for every motherfucking thing I got. And he stood in, because at first I was so triggered, friend, to the point and tell the police, man, quit talking to me like that. I will give me the ticket. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. And I was struggling at the moment, friend. I didn't care. I just want you out my face, and I need to go break down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hurting right now, baby. I don't want to hear that shit you talking about. But I was flying. You know what I'm saying? I was trying my best to get to the house. I was about to break down. If you don't give yourself that space, your body will collapse on you, friend. I was drinking energy drinks. My body was tired because they were holding on all them burdens. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to. You human. Allow yourself to be human, friend. Allow yourself to be human. Yo, have me crying. Who? Child. Okay, come on now. I said, I couldn't be a third friend. I be in there motherfucker crying too because I be, baby, look, let me tell you something, friend. I get in the mud with you. I'm not afraid of your ass. You get what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of you. I have to tell myself sometimes I'm not afraid of people. I don't know why the fuck I be afraid to connect with people. But it's my own trauma. Because I would get in the mud with people, friend. You get what I'm saying? And not in a bad way. Because I know you hurting, friend. So I know how to handle people. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. You know? What I tell you, like I told Virgos one time, I would cuss you out about you. I would go to war about that inner kid, friend. Because I can feel them. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I can go to war with other people about their inner kid, but what about mine? You see what I'm saying? So that's how I know I'm able to acknowledge it. It's okay to be human. It's okay not to be okay. Do you get what I'm saying? What Megan say, bad bitches have bad days too. And it's not even about rappers. But that's why you think people lean on music so much? Because they can relate to it. People are mirrors. You leaning on them because you got it. All the things that you want in them, you got it. You can give it to yourself. And when you start giving it to yourself, you manifest it. That's why a lot of us ain't got relationships. A lot of folks ain't got them kingdom spouses yet, friend, because you got to know how to show up for yourself first. Or you're going to be codependent on them. You don't need to be. You don't even want a codependent lover. What the hell you... And you got to know that it ain't needy to need you. You get what I'm saying? If you looking at yourself as needy, you look at emotions as needy, friend, you need to go within. You see what I'm saying? Because you are human. Do I need to spell it out? You are human, friend. We are human. And even if I'm talking to the future me, friend, because I know I need to be talking to myself a lot of times. And I also take it, friend. I be at this sometimes Divine be so smart and funny. Because I don't know, friend, if you, baby, you ain't tapped in with your spirit team. If you don't know your spirit ain't got a sense of humor. Why you think a lot of us got humor? Dark humor. Why you think a lot of us got humor? Mind the divine, our spiritual realm, they got humor. They be a little funny, friend. God's so funny. Oh, he'll give you exactly what you want. And he the way he say be specific, because he'll give you what you want. Even if he know that ain't really what you want. That's why I love the spirits and look, 10:10, end is bring new beginnings. What worked in the past, what worked in chapter 1 ain't gonna work in chapter 10. Pushing your emotions back ain't gonna work this time, friend. Pushing your emotions back ain't gonna work this time. Every level is a new devil. And sometimes it's your emotions that you gotta face. Okay? So let's get into it. Okay, hold on. Okay, it said, when I close my eyes, I feel you wrapped around me. I need it. Okay, it said, gotta get back to your body. And when I'm yelling at you, friends, it's only from a place of love, friend. And if you take that personal and you get triggered by that, it's because you scared of your own emotion. You just want somebody else to laugh shit. Because if you know it's true, friend, that I'm gonna need you to accept it with love, boo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only coming from a place of love, okay? Hear me out, okay? Look, I said, girl, you flawless like the diamond in my timepiece. Gotta get back so icy, girl. Your complexion, okay, it said it's so magical. You're so colorful. Baby, you know what I want. It's you. It ain't enough for me to beg. Tell me something I can do instead. Slow down, feel the rush. And you also got people pulling on your energy. So they also can be irritating you too, friend. You feeling a lot of energies at this moment. Ooh, booty eater. But somebody craving intimacy. Okay, see, they keeping me updated about you. Will you be my girlfriend and boyfriend? Let's see. Energy vampire. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Sunny days in the midst of the rain. Yeah, you got somebody pulling on your energy. And you also can be wounded from energy vampires. Moving on. These could be people that trying to kiss your tail. Well, I told you, you got to give yourself stuff so you can know. You can know. That's how you teach yourself, friend. Life ain't nothing but a game, friend. Teach you. It ain't nothing but earth school. Gang banger, somebody in the gang. Somebody also could be into orgies and shit, too. Somebody be drinking and fucking and hunting, doing a lot of stuff. Okay, so can we make it? I'm hearing, can we make it like it was? It was first kiss. Can we make it like it was? Can we make it? Can we make love? First love. This somebody was a catalyst for you to go within. Runner, you met somebody that projected your bad traits onto you. Your negative traits. Your toxic traits. Okay? Look, they told me you're glowing up. They know they did you wrong. Chosen one. Okay? I like to play mind games. I like to play games. You're not going nowhere. Okay? Somebody projected something negative that you do for yourself onto you. So remember that. When can we if? I'm ready whenever you are. What else? Why you ignoring me right now? Yeah, somebody was a catalyst to your girlfriend. Some of y'all done found outgrown somebody. You gonna realize too when you start giving yourself stuff, and that's another story for another day. We might talk about the other stuff on I don't know why I heard Patreon. What the hell? I got a Patreon, but I don't use it. We're gonna do that probably in a membership when I talk about the Healing Six when I get a chance to, just showing up and being that person that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then we can get into 18 plus stuff. I really want to go to like pole dancing class and stuff, moving our lower chakras. You see what I'm saying? When you're a creative person, that's why a lot of folks, you crave stuff. You know, you can't be scared of this side. You know what I'm saying? Okay, say I care about you. And when you neglect certain parts of yourself, you feel it, friend. That's why you can't show up to your full potential because you neglecting certain parts of yourself. Okay? Okay, say I care about you more than I act like. And a lot of times people be scared to tap into it because they think it's stuff witty or stuff like that, friend. A lot of us got, man, it's so much. I have seen, like, just by studying people, man, just by observing and meeting people, a lot of us got a lot in common. Even if we like it or not, we all got light size and dark size. I done saw it on people, but we reject it because we ashamed of certain stuff. And you ashamed of it is because of your own reason. It's internal. The reason why you're afraid of judgment is because internal. It's because the way you show it, how you view yourself. Everything is within inside ourselves, friend. Okay, that's why I told you. That's why you crave intimacy. Like sometimes we overpour. And it's because you don't feel worthy. And it's a reason why you feel that way. Okay, you can heal it, friend. You can heal it. Okay, it's not too late for you. Facebook, somebody be lurking. This somebody could be throwing subliminals on Facebook. I'm hearing they want your attention on Facebook. Some niggas even be posting a lot of females or other people. Somebody trying to get a reaction out of you. Everything you lurking. Everybody don't even got Facebook. Big ego. Real friends. Yeah. You in a cycle. Somebody miss what you. They miss your that comfort zone you gave them. They need to take notes. When I said, you know, sometimes you got to give yourself stuff because they craving something you give them, right? This connection is a dead end, which we already got into details what this person craving from you in another reading this week. Mm-hmm. Look, I told you. They can be doing stuff online to get your attention. Looking for attention seeker, doing too much extra, clout chasing. I'm here, they can be like posting like holy quotes and stuff. I don't know. Okay, it said, I'm hiding who I truly am. Hidden motives, I'm not who you think I am. Not showing hands. What is this, spirit? They flopped out quick. Hater. Ex-lover. I'm toxic as F. I don't care. Deal with it. You gave me a feeling I can't forget. Mama's boy. Yeah, they craving intimacy too, friend. That's probably why. Yeah, you can feel what they craving. Some of y'all, you might have to love on yourself a little more today. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm in a relationship. They not getting something in the relationship that you once gave them. Look, you can trust them. They feel like this other person they can't trust. They comparing somebody to you. I marry you. F up by my face. Yeah. Whatever they feeling some type of karma, friend. Whatever they did to you, they getting in there. Now the stuff, maybe you told them you wanted certain stuff and they could have acted like they could have closed their clothes. You know how you say, I told you do this and you told me get the F out about your face. You know the little saying they say. It's like now somebody else slamming the door. Now they feeling rejected by somebody else. This could have also been somebody that made you feel rejected. Yeah, then now they feeling rejected. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Low self-esteem. Ooh, yes, I'm getting triggered with inside this person. So your inner kid is so used to being connected to that person, it might be craving. Like, say if you used to get that person intimacy, your inner child could be yawning. Your inner child feel that person inner child pulling on you, friend. I know y'all probably don't like spirit talk, but it's spirit talk. Your inner child is yawning for that person because they inner child you want it for you. Your inner child could be a giver. You know what I'm saying? You might like to show up for other people, like to give to other people. So yeah. And maybe it's something about y'all had a trauma bond. So whatever that person, whatever they used to give your inner key, you don't have to give it to yourself. Or this person gonna stay in your energy, friend. You got, I'm hearing this how you heal a cycle. I'm hearing some of the cord cutting ritual. A little scared of love, but I don't want to be lonely. Because it's somebody going through karma. Look, I want you, but I'm scared you're going to play me, new lover. Some of y'all might ain't open to new love because of this. You got to start inviting. I'm hearing somebody inviting love in with open arms. It's something about you giving. You feeling this person energy right now, friend. Even if it's not your energy, but still. Because your inner child feel it. It's like it's, You know how dogs be when they miss their owners. That's how I feel. I'm spitting this. My bad. Yeah, that can good. Hold on, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so you perfect to me. Because you know when you know better, you do better. You know, you just like you tell a child. You can't go to that park no more. They're like, why? Why? They be mad at you and stuff. That's how I feel about our hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to show up for yourself, friend. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you used to being connected with another person, or you yawn for another person, you used to being codependent on other individuals. And just think about it, as a collective, we done moved away from a lot of people, man. Speaking for myself, I done moved away from a lot of people. My whole lot of people, man. Damn near a village. You know what I'm saying? So I had to move away from, I took a lot of sacrifices to walk this path, friend. A lot of sacrifices. Okay, new love connection. Yeah, you got new love knocking on the door, friend. But in order to open this door, for you to able to accept it like you need to, is you got it, and you gotta love on yourself, friend. Okay? Yeah, they feel you getting a new love connection too. They can even be in a connection, man. The person treating them dirty, man. But they're not giving them what they crave. Playing the field. Did y'all see that girl getting drugged by that car? The girl twerking. That's the mind. The summer I already started out wrong. That girl was twerking outside the car, man. And them girl dragged her. I'm so glad I ain't get triggered like I normally do. Cause baby, whoo. Baby, last time I felt somebody friends did some stuff like that. How you didn't feel her, friend? You dragged her whole body with the car, friend. What? Like, and then people like, oh, she shouldn't do that anyway. My people gonna have fun, bro. Like, with my life is depressing right now, man. My thing is, I hate that happened to that girl, man. And then, especially when you're drinking and stuff, man. All I can do is just send a healing just for people, man. Praying over people, man. Praying over us as a whole, as a community of people, man. We gotta just pray for our communities, man. I think that was in Atlanta. Fake lover. Playing the field. Look. Truth exposed. Yeah. They going through karma. They going through the same thing they gave to you. They put you through. Third party lurking. Someone is for the streets. I forever be grateful for you. Yeah, I'm telling you. Because whoever they dealing with is a hoe. Look. Ooh, y'all. I don't know why they say weapons may form that will not prosper. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. And they seeing it. You so sexy. You smell so sexy. What else? Wear my heart on my sleeve. Low key in love with you. I'm currently stuck at a crossroads. Friend, they don't like, they feeling trapped and stuck. This could be somebody that's also dealing with somebody or karmic because they can't come back to you. Somebody might know that. Look. They know you done woke up to their games and they bullshit, they manipulation tactics. Look, I think everything's supposed to go my way. Ooh, now it's coming back on them. It's coming back on them. Now they looking crazy. Look, I love you more than life itself. What else? Okay. What don't kill you make you stronger. Alien vibes. I like how different you are. I ask others what I should do about us. I don't know. Yeah. Did somebody know they fumbled the ball? Mm-hmm. And they irritated by it. They pulling on your sacral chakra and your heart chakra right now, friend. Okay, they yawning for you. I did a lot of things behind your back out of anger, and they feeling their guilt. Uh-oh, I'm craving fish, y'all. I hate when I be having craving stuff. I want to eat you like my last supper. Ooh. Holly, you could be, your body feel that, friend. You had a soul bond or a karmic contract with this person. Excuse me. I have a hard time listening to my own judgment, seeking others' opinions. Okay? So what the closing off energy spirit so we can get up out of this? Yeah, this somebody that was clingy. Your body healing. Your body is healing, friend. But it's also craving certain things. Okay? You got to give yourself that. So you won't lean on certain things. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a substitute. You got to have a substitute. You know how you like, when you trying to wean yourself off stuff, sometimes you got to, baby step it. Like, I feel like it's something about giving yourself whatever you used to give this person, you got to give it to yourself. I knew how I was so affectionate. I like to, like me, like I told you, like, for an example, TMI. Okay, I love to baby my man. You know what I'm saying? As in, like, even though I know he a grown man, I like that. Of course, I like that. But I also like my man vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I like you to be a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? But I also like when we by ourselves, you able to give me your soft spot. You know what I'm saying? Because I can feel it. I love to, like, that's why I like teddy bears. I like touch. I love stuff like that. I have to touch it. You know what I'm saying? I want, like, if I give me a dog, I like a dog. I like things that like to be loved. I like to love. I love to love. That's just me. That's me. That's me. And sometimes when I can't love and I can't give it to nothing, it'll make me bitter. It make me kind of, imbalanced. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I love to love on my man. That's me. I love to love on, like, it's like I could say man because I can try to do it on people too, but people reject it for so long to the point I got to warm up to give it to people. You know what I'm saying? Versus, like, that's why if I give children, I be scared that I'm going to give my children too much of it. You know, that's why I always wanted two parents. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to give my son too much love. And maybe I don't give him, I don't know, like, I want him to, be a man too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make him too soft, you know what I'm saying? I also want him to be kind of hard and, know how to handle the world, you know what I'm saying? I want that with my children, you know what I'm saying? I can also be hard, but baby, I love baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I crave to give that love. I'm a giver, you know what I'm saying? And it's intimacy and love. Like, I have so much unconditional love within my body, friend, to the point it's overflow. Some days I wake up and I'm bursting with it. You get what I'm saying? And then my light be too bright sometimes. But and it's sad when you gotta say too bright. I go to work like, hey, brrr. You think I'm on an energy drink or something? You think I'm on drugs, but I'm high off love. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes if I can't give it to somebody else, it kind of make me sad and depressed. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have all them people around me no more, but you can give it to your damn self. Give it to yourself. I'm just using me for an example. I got, like, I told you, like, I'm going to tell you, like, what I like about it. Even though, like, I used to give it to him, I used to give it to a man, but even though they didn't know how to do it. But I crave it too. You see what I'm saying? I crave the same thing I'm giving to them. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Maybe that's why I give it, but I think I love to do it anyway. Like, I love to, like, when they feeling sad, especially when they feeling sad. Don't let my man come. Like, I couldn't, I'm not trying to make this all about me, but I can't watch my man play basketball. Hell no. You know how they talk to each other and they be mean? I can't watch that. Mama bear come out. I cannot watch, like, like when I was in a relationship one time, you know what I'm saying? And my dude, they talk to each other, like, your friend, y'all might cuss each other out. But say if it's the opposite gender, they call each other B's and H's. It's a woman and a man. It kind of trigger me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That, that you calling him B's and H's. I'm like, oh, I gotta move, I gotta move away. You know what I'm saying? Because that protector side come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when they playing basketball, and I remember one time I was dealing with a mug. That mug face, I don't know about mug, elbowed him in the face. Woo! Child ready to fight. You see what I'm saying? I'm like that with my mama too. Like people that I really love. You know what I'm saying? So that's just who we are, friend. You know what I'm saying? But also remember to be there for yourself. When you start being there for yourself, you will stop putting yourself in sticky situations too, friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm overly protective. I overgive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I overlove because I got so much of it. To the point I got to realize you got to give it to yourself. You know, that's my ass mouth. Hold on. Shit, it's sick good. Yeah, so, yeah. But sometimes I craved it. I crave to give my man all that love. Like, I be like, that's just me. I like that. I'm used to, cuddling with my mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you had a moment, especially when they say you can feel it. And you can just get, you put a smile on them. And then sometimes you ever gave them, it's 10 man. But I'm a touchy, feely girl. You know what I'm saying? It ain't sexual all the time. It's just intimacy. I'm an affectionate person. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get them a million kisses and stuff like that, I might can't get it to myself, but I can hug myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, it said you are not like them. What else? Because everybody not gonna be able to give you that, friend. But you teach people how to give it to you. You attract it. When you give it to yourself, you attract a person like that. So I start being intentional when I tell you what type of love I want. The lover I want when I go to God, when I manifest. And then guess what? Now you wondering why you going through all these challenges. Because you got to become the person that you want. You don't walk a mirror. People are mirrors. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to make love with you. Let's connect for real, for real. I wish I could be good enough for you. And time for change. Yeah. This person feeling you changing. Look, he or she know I want you. Friend, we ain't finna get into all the energy there. That is most of the negative stuff. But basically, your inner child is feeling this person. Okay? We ain't gonna really worry about them right now. They craving you because they're not getting the intimacy they want. And you know, even if they didn't know they wanted. Sometimes I told you in the video, I didn't know I wanted certain thing when I told you a motherfucker pick me up. You know, I'm talking about like that. We sitting like this and the motherfucker pull your arms into their lap. And they hugging you like this. I mean, you in their lap. I understand. Like, you learn, like, especially in the car. You know what I'm saying? Look, look, friend. You out in my business now, but I'm trying to give you examples. I know you. I know you ain't asked for it. But you sitting like this sideways. Oh, shit, I'm about to fall off the damn chair. I forgot the thing move. Okay, like this. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you don't feel seen right now, friend, or felt. You know what I'm saying? And then they all talking or whatever, y'all connecting. The motherfucker want to look you all in the eye. Baby, look, book. What is this type of the witchcraft you doing on me? But anyway, for real, it unlocks something like, damn, I like this type of stuff. Sometimes you like your inside. Baby, women like to be babied sometimes, friend. It's okay. I like to be baby sometimes. That's why I like my mind. I like to baby my mind. I like to be baby sometimes, friend. I don't know all the answers. Sometimes we gotta have a moment where we gonna have weak spots too. I don't care if I'm grown. We ain't gonna always know the answers. Yes, I'm strong. Yes, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we together. But you always gotta remember, you're a movement by yourself. So divine watching, baby. Okay. Yeah. And I noticed that when he unlocked and he pulled it away from me, I said, oh. And when he switched up, I told him the mother did that. And then they switched up from it, it kind of made me like, oh, now my body yawning for it. So because when it stopped doing it, I kind of got triggered. There's the imbalance. Then when the Aries moon come out, I got an Aries moon, friend, that dog side come out. Like, yeah, I speak my motherfucking feelings, friend. At first, I didn't do that at first. But I speak how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And remember, you got to be intentional. You got to know, say what you want. Closed mouth don't get fed, friend. So I wasn't speaking what I really wanted. I guess I was just a mind reader. I don't know. Sometimes we be mind reader. I guess we be want mind readers sometimes. And women, we do that. Okay, ladies? We do. I love you, friend. And I'm going to talk to you later. Put some crowns in the chat. And I hope you feel better today, love. Okay? Give me a hug. I love you, friend. And it's going to be okay. Okay? So, I might have to cry me a couple tears out, friend. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me some little, I need to sit on the floor and meditate a little bit. And then I might do another video later when I take me a bath because I did some walking today. So, be patient with yourself, man. Everybody ain't got to know. You don't always got to call your friend up to know what you got going on. That's why people be using your weaknesses against you. They don't got to know everything you got going on. And you don't got to be mad because you don't got nobody around. You ain't got to feel lonely because you always got your spirit team too, friend. That's why I come over here and be very transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some people be wanting, they be looking for that, man. You know, Mug ain't always got it together. I want you to, we going to hear together and not stamp it. You know, I told you that wasn't lying, friend. You watching the mud grow. Because we growing together. You don't got to just watch me grow. You growing with me. You can grow with me if you want to. But you have to put your ego to the side. And I'm egotistical. I was an egotistical mother joker too. I be feeling like I got Leo on my chart sometimes, bitch. I got so many goddamn... I got so many stuff in my chart. I am in a sense, baby. One bitch. I'm just... okay, yeah. But, it's okay. Then especially when you chosen, friend, you gonna have all them different personalities and stuff. What TDJ said, what he said, authentic people are like, they look schizophrenic. You gonna think they still schizophrenic because they got a lot of needs. And especially us women, we got needs, friend. We do. That don't mean you don't need no man for nothing, but you'll be shocked. My how your life changed when you start showing up and giving yourself stuff that you ain't never had before, man. Or when somebody else gave it to you, maybe you crave it, but you weren't open for it at that time. Okay. So friend, I love you. And I'll talk to you later. I might be back later. Okay. Once I take me a bath or whatever, feel these emotions out or whatever, because I need to sit with me. And maybe watching some of my favorite readers or favorite videos, you know. Because I got my own hobbies too. So I'm gonna do that. I need to watch my girl who be doing the manifestation things. Or because I might be boo-hooing today. I might need one day, 2 days boo-hoo all day. You know what I'm saying? And you feel a lot better. Okay? I love you. And I don't want to hear you don't got time for you do. You need to always make time for yourself. I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 15 minutes. You can make time for everybody else. You can make time for yourself. Let me tell you again. Fix your crown, boo. And I'm going to talk to you later.